Hey guys, so I'm going to try to do this vlog really fast because my phone only has 10 minutes of video left after my crazy night. I am drunk, let me just say that. Y'all are like, why is she drunk filming again? I was at another wedding. And let me say, when you haven't drank in 2 years because you've been trying to get pregnant, when you do drink, you'll get drunk very fast. And like I said, we're at a wedding and drinking, and that wedding was a crazy story in itself. I will link the vlog from that below, and I will also, why would I link that? I'm gonna link the other crazy story I did because that is the craziest story of my life. This one's just like a weird kooky little thing that happened to me, kind of crazy, just to give you a glimpse into the kind of crazy I attract. So one day I'm in our local grocery store called H-E-B, pushing my buggy, getting groceries. This dude walks out to me, like pushes his cart next to mine, picks his baby up and goes, "Can you watch my baby? I have to go to the bathroom." What? Can you watch my baby? I have to go to the bathroom. Okay. Hands me his baby, walks off. You're probably wondering, why would you say okay to that? Well, because one, this guy was obviously a moron. And if I told him no, he probably would have walked on to the next person like, "Hey, watch my baby." And I feel like that person could have been a child molester, and I know that I'm not going to do anything to this baby, so I took the baby. He's gone for like 15 minutes. Must have been taking a dump. I don't know. Why he couldn't take his baby in the bathroom with him, like in the car seat that was in his cart, I don't know. By the way, this baby's like 5 to 6 months old. Thank God it wasn't like crying. It was a friendly baby. He must give it to strangers often. I don't know. So he comes back after 15 minutes and I'm just sitting there like, is this my life? Is this really happening? Like, what? Why would you give your baby to a stranger? All I can think is like, God must have like put it in his head to give the baby to me as somebody that was like a nanny and a preschool teacher and like worked with kids my whole life. Thank God he gave the kid to me. But on the other hand, and this is the reason I did what I did, and I'll tell you in a minute, I'm infertile. Like, I'm trying to have a baby for 2 years. Some women get a little kooky. Like, eventually, I might get there and then in 1 more year of infertility, and I might get a little kooky. I could have been like, "Thank you, God, a baby," and walked out of the store. Look, I got a baby, no labor, no baby bump. I just have a baby, and it probably sleeps most of the night now at this age. Anyway, so he comes back, and he's like, "Okay, cool, thanks." Takes the baby from me, starts buckling it. I was like, "I need a favor from you since I just watched your baby." He's like, "Oh, what?" I'm like, can I use your phone? Mine just died. I need to call my husband and tell him something." "Oh, yeah, sure, whatever." Hands me his phone. I like walk off, act like I'm dialing, but I'm really scrolling like, God, please let him have like something next to his wife or girlfriend's name so I know it's her. There it is, Wifey Cell. I call her. She's obviously at work because she's like, "What?" And it's like a Wednesday in the middle of the day. And I'm like, "Hi, you don't know me, but I just wanted to tell you that your husband's giving your baby to strangers in the grocery store." She's like, "What? Who is this? Why are you calling him my husband's phone?" I'm like, "Because I asked him to use it. Are you listening to me? I'm a complete stranger in the grocery store, and your husband just walked up to me and asked me to hold your baby while he went to the bathroom and then disappeared for 15 minutes. She took a minute and she was like really quiet and she's like, "What?" So I repeated it again. I told her, I'm like, "Listen, I'm not trying to stir shit. I just know that if I had a baby and my husband did this, I would want to know, because I could have been a child molester, a crazy person. I could have took your baby, buckled it in my car, and freaking left, because he left me with the car seat, and left, and been like halfway home by the time he came back." And she was just like really quiet. And if there is guys watching this and you're like, "Oh, what a bitch. Why would you do that?" Ooh. Because I could have chewed him out. I could have lectured him. I could have screamed at him. But that's not going to resonate in his head as bad as his wife laying into him. And he's probably never going to do it again when she lays into him. Whereas if I lay into him, he's like, "Oh, crazy bitch." Okay? So, and 2, that's like child endangerment. Seriously. You did not deserve to have a child if you're leaving it with complete strangers in the grocery store. So I don't feel bad about it. I usually keep my nose out of other people's business, but I couldn't this. Like, I just couldn't. And I was like, I feel like God's testing me with like my infertility and is like putting this in my face that idiots like this person could have babies. But that's my crazy story. Anyways, oh yeah. So I walked back over and I hand him his phone because she's like, I need to talk to my husband, please. Thank you. Thank you for calling me. Because I had told her why I called her and then I just asked to use his phone and called her. And so I was like, hey, your wife wants to talk to you. Okay, bye. Start pushing my cart and leaving. He's like, wait, my wife? Hello? His face, she was laying into him. And I was like, oh, thank you, God. I could hear screaming like from the phone. I couldn't make out what it said, but I was like, thank God. I wish I could have heard the conversation. But yeah, so that's my crazy story. And that's kind of what I did, because I don't know about you ladies or even men, but if your significant other handed your baby to a stranger in the grocery store and walked off for 15 minutes, wouldn't you want to know? So that's just one of the few things that are just weird or crazy that's happened to me. And yeah, nothing as far as like my really crazy story, but just weird shit like that happens to me all the time. And I'm gonna try to make some videos too of like weird crazy stories with my friends that have like lived these experiences with me, just so I have like validation how insane my life can be. So yeah, that's my story. I hope you like it. I'm glad you guys like my other one, and I'll try to make you some more videos about crazy stories, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye.